to run a good race. Number 2 is Harjaka, which is from the Gary Farrell stable. He's a big, imposing type from New Zealand. Only had the one start here. It was in the Sky Townsville Guineas back in July. He wasn't long in the country, wasn't long in North Queensland, so you'll forgive him for that. It was a good run on face value, but he's had a nice break. He's back. He's big and strong. I'm sure he'll get better as they go on, but watch for him for a big race too. Number 2, Harjaka. Number 2 is my third selection, Harjaka, from the Gary Farrell stable. Graham Cleese to ride. And look, Harjaka, as we said earlier, only had the one start in North Queensland. It was in the Sky Racing Townsville Guineas back in the Carnival in July. Freshened up, been out for a spell, come back looking in good form. Number 2, Harjaka. Whatever he does, he'll improve on. He's a nice big type.
They're off this time, and Secloso bounced quickly with Universal Star, who's going smartly in the early stages. Glow Line Go fast away. Harjaka's mustering speed, and Watto's Jet from out wide is now rushing across. Getting back in behind them was Willie Talk from Misty Island, the outside, and Some Sunny Day just ahead of that pair. Then came Gabonia, who's got well back with Daisy Denoro, Justification, Princess Donwa, and Gunga Galunga is second last as Princess Donwa runs right to the outside fence and puts itself out of business down past the 700. Universal Star just in front, but Harjaka goes up on the outside to take it on. They're 2.5 lengths out in front down the side from over on the rails. Next was Secloso, the favourite. Then came on the outside making a run was Watto's Jet, and further back Some Sunny Day. Then Misty Island is well out of it. Then came Willie Talk to the outside as well back in the straight. Then came Gabonia and Gunga Galunga, but Harjaka has got a pretty good break. 250 out, 2.5 in front. Secloso working home, then Watto's Jet, Some Sunny Day and Misty Island. Harjaka with 100 to go, still 2.5 in front. Secloso trying hard from on the outside, Misty Island, but Harjaka's too good and wins it by 2.5 lengths on the line from Secloso, and third home was Misty Island, and then either Some Sunny Day or Watto's Jet from further back Willie Talk, and then came Glow Line Go from Gunga Galunga, who picked a few up late. Then came Daisy Denoro, Gabonia well back in the field, Universal Star and Justification, and Princess Donwa tailed off. Harjaka, number 2, Graham Cleese winning double for the day. That firmed in very late. Harjaka in from $8 plus to $5.70. So Harjaka raced away from them. Former New Zealand galloper, and has won handsomely. Second, number 1, Secloso. Tried very hard, but found one a little bit better on the day, and third goes to 8, Misty Island. Fourth in was 7, and that's Watto's Jet. 2187, the numbers, race number 3. 2187. They've run 111.57, 111.57. And he took a little bit of cranking up in the early stages, but he raced up to sit outside the lead.
Gary Farrell, you've got an imposing strike rate, and Harjaka, you'd be happy with that. I know the effort you went to get this horse. He wasn't an easy one. He came from New Zealand. It was a fair old process, but that'll please you, no doubt.
Absolutely, Michael. I'd like to say hello to Hamish Orett in New Zealand if he's watching. Fellow that trained him before. He's a lovely horse when he got here, and Hamish had broken him in beautifully, and proofs in the pudding. Once he'd had a bit of a break, he showed what he's made of today.
And he's a big, imposing type. As we said, he's only going to get better as he matures more and gets over ground. And by the looks of him, to win a 1,200-metre maiden and to do it like that here in Townsville, it's good to see.
Absolutely, Michael. Hopefully, he's a grandson of Montjeur. His sire, I think, ran third in the New Zealand Derby. So hopefully he gets over a bit more ground as time comes on and he matures a little bit.
And you've reformed with your old mate Graham Cleese. He'd be tickled pink with that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great fellow, Graham, but I think both of us aren't easy work.
That's not what Mrs. Farrell said, but good on you, mate. I'll let you go and celebrate. Well done.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary. Well done. And the Farrell family, they're great supporters of racing in Townsville, and they've got a very, very good horse here in Harjaka. He's only had the one start in Australia, as we said. It was in the Sky Guineas here in July. It was over the mile. He had a lot to do. He came over early July. He only had about a week or two prep. Gary said that he probably wasn't quite ready, and he's a smart man. And Harjaka, how about that? Graham Cleese. And he's run 1:11.57, which is a good gallop. There's a little bit of sting out of the track, and brings up a double. I'll grab him here in a minute. Now, you say I put the kiss of death on you, but I spoke to you before the races. I took you up to talk to some guests. How about that? That's a double early.
Yeah, but I put the knocker on the first one, so they won't be happy with me, those people.
Well done, mate. You did talk up Harjaka, and rightly so. It was a very good win.
Yeah, I put the foot down on him at the corner and got going early because I knew Gary had him fit, and he's a staying type, so he'll improve.
And good to see you back with the Gary Farrell stable. You had we call it a self-imposed ban or just a holiday?
No, just a holiday. I just fell off the wheel for a while, but I'm back on.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Graham Cleese, he's riding as good as anyone. And look, Harjaka, put him in your book and watch him as next carnival, if you remember. He will be a horse to watch over the distance races, I'm sure. Jason, back to you in the studio.
Good one, Michael. Thank you. Yep, certainly a horse to follow. A black booker for sure. Harjaka. Very strong effort, that, wasn't it? And a double there for Graham Cleese early. Well, that's the third race out of Townsville. Let's have a look at these divvies. Paid over $5 across the board. Secoloso second, Misty Island third at big odds. 218 and Watto's Jet just missing the trifecta spot.